Okay, so this morning, right? I get up, I work out. It's my day off, so I'm finna chill. So I'm about to go get me a coffee, get a breakfast sandwich, call it a day. The question of the day. Well, was it a question? I'm listening to the radio. And it wasn't even a question. It was how you feel about it. Because it's already done and there's nothing you can do about it. That's how I took it. But the question of the day was, how do you feel about schools not having to have your consent to have a conversation with your child about their preference, her, he, you know, and a lot of people had different viewpoints, great viewpoints. Having a 17-year-old myself, I have mixed emotions about, the way they going about it. It's definitely a touchy subject, to be talking about on the internet. But yes, how would you feel? And if you decide to hop in the comments, please be respectful, understanding you never know who is experiencing, what today's topic is today. So definitely take that into consideration before you, decide to comment, and, we'll go from there. But peace, love, and light to the kings, queens, gods, and goddesses. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. And to the tribe, you already know, I appreciate you guys and everything y'all do. So, this morning, get up, work out, go ahead, and the question of the day, I hear it. Actually, I actually sat in the car for like the last 40 minutes just to hear people's inputs, their 2 cents on it. And I would say out of 11 people 11 phone calls that I heard, 2, one sounds like an older man, and one sounds like I would say he sounded like he was like 21, 23, something like that. But they were the only 2 that agree with the policy. So my brother and my mom, because my last video topic, they was actually talking about it when, I was coming out here to actually do the video. So I'm like, today I'm gonna ask them, where would they stand on it? And so my mom is in her late 50s and my brother is in his mid 20s. So it's about a 30-year gap. So I'm like, okay, got both of their viewpoints. And my brother, he was pretty much, his babies is, just starting school in elementary. And my mom, my youngest sister, just finished 2-3 years ago. So my mom had the viewpoint of the older gentleman, saying pretty much he, you don't know what the person may have, what they might have be going on at home, which is totally respect. I get that. I can respect that. My brother point was, he's like, I'm gonna have that conversation. As a parent, he would want to have that conversation, with his child. So I'm like, okay, they both got the same viewpoint as, both of the, my brother had the viewpoint of the majority, and my mom had the viewpoint pretty much of the 2 of the 11 callers that, had that agree with the policy. So, being a dad of a 17-year-old, and I do want, so I don't have any biological kids. I've told this story a couple times, but real quick to get through it. I have a 17-year-old, but I don't have any biological kids. I had my daughter, or I met my daughter when she was 9 months. If you do the math, that was about 17, 18 years ago. She was already born. I started talking to her mom. We started messing around. Then we agreed some months later, down the road, that, okay, it's a chance that we might really be serious. So then that's when I met her. And then a year or so later, we broke up, but I stuck around. And, for my own personal reasons, that would run us another 30 minutes extra on this video, which we don't got all day for real. So, but yes, I was there through preschool, all that. I was volunteered when mom couldn't make school trips and stuff like that. She would call me to see if I could, step in and, take over. But sometimes I could, sometimes I couldn't. So I was there for I was just trying to make my point that I was, So thank Jesus that we pretty much done with school. But again, I want more kids. So, and she got her phases too, where she be like, Dad, I'm ready. I think I want siblings. And then she have her phases when something happened or she sees something and say, I don't want siblings. So this is, that's women for you. Hey, man, watch out for them. But anyway, I was just being funny. But anywho, so they both agreed, my peoples, they are both agreeing with, like I said, boom. So having a 17-year-old, and us having our open line of communication, if something like that was to happen, I would definitely want to be the one to talk to my child about, what they feeling or what's going on. And then on the flip side, I do understand what if the child got something going on, and this is, they know they can't, they in an environment where they know they can't go home and explain to their people, this is what I'm feeling, because they know it's either going, there's going to be some repercussions and consequences, and they ain't trying to go through that, and nobody knows what type of situations they got, or maybe going through. It could already be bad, and that would just make everything a whole lot worse. So, But then we skip past all that, and me and my brother, we continue to talk. And as we continue to talk, we like, I say, Well, no, he say to jumpstart, to get into what I was already feeling was, But a loophole in the policy is, if we don't have to tell y'all, what age are we saying, and because this is only for, they only made it for Baltimore city schools. And in what age are y'all saying these kids can come talk to y'all about this? Are y'all saying elementary? Are y'all saying from only middle to high school? Or y'all saying just high school? And if you're doing that in elementary school, then, there's a chance that y'all could be crossing some lines. So we agreed, me and my brother pretty much agreed on that. So we like, okay, now, if the teacher or administrator, wherever you work at in this school, is, because there was a situation that one of the callers said, man used to be woman, I'm sorry, vice versa. Excuse me, you got excuse the now, because I'm trying to make sure I don't disrespect anybody. But yeah, and it's not like, this is not like mom, I like boys. If your son a boy, or your, whatever, or your daughter a girl, and say, Mom, I like girls. I think I'm, that's what I'm attracted to, XYZ. This ain't that. I'm a boy feeling like a girl, or vice versa. I'm a girl feeling like a boy. And, that opened gates to a whole lot of other stuff. So, we gotta, that, and then it goes back to what age are we saying, y'all allowed to have these conversations without a parent present, you know, or without a parent's consent. Like, that can get pretty dark, you feel me? So while I was sitting there and I was thinking, after, you know, I'm going through all my thoughts on what everybody's saying and, you know, putting everything together so I can come out and, you know, create this content, I started to think, like, man, they are pushing this whole child independence thing a little too far. Like, they dang near allow kids to sign on their own paperwork without their parents' consent at doctor's offices, or they're trying to pass a law for that. That's something that I seen. They got a lot of making kids independent things going on, like, and it's getting wicked in this world. Like, you need to watch your kids and, you know what I'm saying, be active, ask questions, and, you know, making sure that the school is not overstepping their boundaries. Like, tell me what you think. Hop in the comment section. Thank you. Excuse me. I might try to cut that out. But yes, hop in the comment section. Be respectful. Again, if you happen to come across this video, if you made it to the end of the video, I truly appreciate you. Leave your thoughts, and I'll see y'all in the next one.